That's fucking
just off-putting at worst.
It's that's my Guantanamo Bay.
Sped up.
Wake up, Chris.
Slide.
No one really does it at night when there's nobody about.
That's brutal, man. Right.
Hello and welcome to episode 104 of the Trample
That was a
Pat.
rubbish one. Do it again.
And I was kind of slipping my coffee as well.
You weren't. There was no Gary Black in that.
Hello.
There was no Gary Black. That was just people saying words.
My drugs have kicked in.
Aye, so get him a line of gear.
I'm trying to get a low, but hello, welcome to the Trample Pat podcast, episode 104. I'm Gary Black, and joining me this week, as always, is Chris Conroy
Hiya.
and John Walker.
We're like 3 away from asking Peugeot to sponsor us just for one episode.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Is that what a 104 would be?
Yeah.
104. 104. Right, okay. Nothing pithy to say about how you fucked this week's intro, Gary.
I was waiting on you to tell me.
Do you know what I was thinking? Do you know what would be good? Would it be possible to go back and just have every intro for number one right up until the music comes, just played one after the other?
Yep.
All 105 of them?
Aye.
Yeah, it would.
That'd be amazing.
Would you like me to do that for you?
I would fucking love to hear that back.
Is it the sound quality you want to hear? Or do you want to hear how many you interrupt?
I just want to get some stats together for percentages. You just kind of go like,
You want to get stats together to get percentages?
I want to get percentages together to get
To
stats.
see
It's a
stats.
circle. Is it like
I want to collect it as evidence.
of
Abuse.
mind when we started the podcast and he says, right, I'm doing the intros. Mind, day one, that's what's right. Part of my contract is I want to do all the intros.
Yeah, that was stipulation in my contract.
For like the first 20 episodes, all I kept doing was, tell me again what a podcast is. Like,
so we have all the Dirty 30 contestants locked in now.
Oh, that's
am I still
amazing.
locked in? Or
You're in it.
Yes.
So we'll start getting in touch with those who've entered soon to arrange when we're going to.
We're just going to write off an afternoon and we'll do them all in the one afternoon. I'll start collating questions this week then.
Yeah, I make sure it's definitely an afternoon, because if you phone me during my working hours, I'll answer.
I'll do it at the weekend.
If you phone me in my personal time, I'll no bother.
I'll do it at the weekend.
Don't phone me in my own time.
Right, okay.
This is a work quiz for you.
I phone me on Clydesdale's time.
Well, we'll just rename it John Walker's Quiz Work. Work Quiz.
So yeah, if you wanted to enter, you had plenty of opportunity. Too late.
Yeah, get practicing.
For next year.
The Dirty 30, we wish you luck. We will be in touch. Do we need a separate WhatsApp group, or is that going to put too much strain on us mentally?
Perhaps. So we had a couple of people get in touch to say hello this week.
Yeah, we did. A couple of people reached out.
Sean Byrne.
Sean, thanks for getting in touch, mate. Your continued support is thoroughly appreciated.
And Graham McClintock.
Patreon subscribers, thanks very much as well. Everybody that's got in touch, that's done the sharing, the retweeting and everything, we really appreciate you. And I really mean that.
That's sincere. That's a sincere Chris Conroy.
Was this on Facebook? Because I've seen none of this.
It's
you
on
weren't paying
Facebook.
attention.
A couple of people got in touch just to say, is Walker a character? And they go, aye, he's an actor. John Walker's the character's name.
I mean, I'm selling the role.
Aye. Right, who have we got?
So, celebrity death this week. First one that came through was Jeremy Hardy, who Walker doesn't know who he is.
Really big part of Radio 4 comedy. Did a lot of panel shows and news shows, political
Is that
stuff.
Just a Minute? No,
Yeah.
or the news quiz.
He'd have done them all at one point.
Yeah.
He'd have been on every panel show that you've seen. Aye, probably.
You would know him if you've seen or heard him,
Right, okay.
I'm sure.
Is he-
And he would have been on like the early series of Mock the Week and stuff like that.
Very good comic. Excellent comic.
Okay, nothing. I mean, if he was on the early seasons of Mock the Week, then 100% we'll have seen him.
Yeah.
Because he was behind the shadow of Frankie Boyle, probably.
Frankie Boyle wasn't the size he is now then. So be bad.
It was a metaphorical shadow by his ability and talent.
No, not the case.
It was
Two guys driving in the same direction a lot of the time, but going about it with different tools, different means.
like one of the very few openly left-wing
Yeah, there was an openly right-wing comic died as well.
But nobody cared about that.
Do you know what? A guy called Greg Cook, and I was only Facebook aware of him. But the messages were the exact opposite of the comics that I heard offering tributes to Jeremy Hardy. The Greg Cook ones went along the lines going, absolutely fantastic guy to spend a car journey with. His Facebook feed was a sewer. I think he did just spend time doing drawings of the Prophet Muhammad just to pass about to bystanders. But people said he was a lovely gentleman and he'd done people a lot of favours.
You're not allowed to draw Muhammad, but you're allowed to mention him in a podcast?
Yeah, because that's not a depiction.
Oh, no.
You're not creating a false idol with words.
They did that first, though.
They?
Yeah.
Oh, John alert.
What?
No,
John's been John.
No, I'm talking about the comedian that you're talking about.
They. And also a stalwart of the Scottish comedy scene, Hamish Tennant,
Yes.
passed away through the week. Hamish was one of the most positive, upbeat people on the scene, and in the direct opposite of most comics would share everything. If he offered a lot of support to a lot of people.
Yeah.
And it was a wee bit of a shocker. Hamish going. So that was Hamish, Greg Cook, Jeremy Hardy, and Liam Neeson. R.I.P. guys.
Unfortunately, the guy who did the Cha-Cha slide is not.
We've got Peter. Remember Techno Peter? Maybe 3 weeks ago, Gary went, right, these are the microphones we should get. These will get the sound to where we need it to be. Got the microphones. This is the first test, because next to us, next door, Techno Peter has moved away from his techno roots and is playing a speeded up turbo version of the Cha-Cha slide. Now, I don't know if Peter has a sideline where he needs to do Ned discos or sort of chav weddings, and this is him just sort of getting his mix set together just so he can fund his
It's like
credible techno.
Yeah, it's the Hugh Dennis corporate events he's doing just now.
One for them, one for me.
Is Hugh Dennis doing a lot of corporate?
He did a lot of corporate stuff off the back of Mock the Week, yeah, but I never ever seen him touring. Like, obviously he did tour, but it was like, you never seen it come through Ticketmaster, so he obviously didn't have that big a following.
Right.
But then you always used to hear him referencing, I was doing a bank gig, and you're going, oh,
He was one of the Mary Whitehouse experience, wasn't he?
Yeah.
So you get him, David Baddiel, Rob Newman, and Steve Punt.
Yep.
Right. Okay.
I'd imagine he would be a very popular corporate comedian, actually. And that was the point of the joke. Somebody else died.
Yeah.
This is really upsetting.
Is this your one? Because there's another two.
Well, I don't know his name.
Ron Joyce, the co-founder of Tim Hortons Coffees.
Was the other co-founder? So they're both founders.
Yeah.
Was the other founder? Why did they say co? Never mind.
He died like 20 years ago in a car crash.
Is he Tim Hortons?
No, Tim Horton was a Canadian ice hockey player.
Right.
So and he was like this sort of celebrity backer.
Oh,
so it started off in a small town. So he was like the local celebrity.
Yeah. But
So if we had a bakery that did gambling and full fat lager, gambling and pastries, we could call it Charlie Adams.
Aye.
Is that how this works?
Yeah.
You give us the celebrity endorsement.
have you just been waiting for 104 episodes to have a go at Charlie Adam?
No, but I'm thinking of the equivalent. Who'd be a Scottish local hero, done well?
James McFadden, maybe? I don't know.
But James McFadden isn't going to fuck it. I don't look at James McFadden and think fucking
Chris Hoy.
croissants. I don't look at him and go pastry or gambling. Do you know? But I look at Charlie Adam and go, his fucking his pockets are full of sausage rolls. There's been a few mornings Charlie Adams woke up and needed a coffee, right? That is what Tim Hortons sells. Tim Hortons. But I think I've got that pretty quickly. Yeah. Charlie Adam would
Charlie
be the equivalent.
Adams coffee and pies.
Well, who else would you have?
Is that going to take over the Valerie Patisserie
Yeah.
space?
Well, there's a lot of space going now, isn't there?
But
your Scottish vanilla latte from Charlie Adams.
aye, the Scottish vanilla latte. Just
How's your sister?
how's your sister? How's your sister's pants, Charlie? Have you heard that song?
It's bizarre.
How does it go?
Don't know.
Like I've
We
gave
don't
the,
need to know.
I've gave the guy a business opportunity, and yous are looking at me going, "Why he's picking on Charlie Adam?
I think he's doing alright for himself.
Who's he playing with now?
He's still at Stoke because he's in too much money to leave.
That's worse than purgatory.
There, that's what he calls
Yes.
that's what he calls his first red meat pastry, Stoke bake.
Stoke big.
This is the way Charlie Adam. This is just off the top of my head. I can't. I've made it work.
Blackpool pudding.
Blackpool pudding. There you go.
I'm not joining in.
Oh,
Nah.
Hamburger. Take that one.
No, keep it in.
Take that one.
The Sevco macaroni pie because it keeps coming back.
I think that White Lies gig's coming up.
Also, Clive Swift unfortunately died.
Who's that?
Who most people.
He was. Just want to interrupt you. I know
Yeah,
who he
that's
is, but
all
I'm
right.
going to let you say it.
On you go.
He was Mr. Bouquet. He was Hyacinth Bouquet's
You never
husband.
watched Keeping Up Appearances, John?
Nah.
He was too busy out playing football.
Aye.
And the British Empire. He was in that as well.
Oh, so he was.
Hmm.
That's a cracking shout.
Yeah. Do you ever watch the British Empire, John?
Nope.
That couple of years really makes a big difference, doesn't it?
Do
Sometimes.
you know what? I think it was a sweet spot. I think there was a lot of good stuff in there.
Yeah. So, what's that? What's his name?
Chris
From
Chris-
Red Dwarf.
Barryman.
Barry.
Chris Barry.
Chris Barry.
Right.
You never watched Red Dwarf?
No, I did, but I don't know their names.
The hologram from Red Dwarf.
Right, okay.
Right, had a series built around him, and he was the manager of a leisure centre.
Okay.
Gordon Brittas.
Mhm.
The Brittas
The
Empire.
British Empire. It's quite good. I mean, for its time, it was quite good.
Yep.
I don't know if it would hold up today, but
Nothing does.
no.
There's a lot that doesn't. Like,
But-
it's alarming.
For something that
You watched Friends recently?
I still like that.
for something your parents would watch, Keeping Up Appearances was alright. Had funny
Do you know,
moments.
see, Hyacinth Bouquet was very, very like my gran, Conroy.
Aye.
Do you know, it's sort of, she would answer the phone with the telephone number and the place
So
name.
the
Do you
central-
remember this?
Oh yeah,
All people Blantyre 5809.
my gran, 15 years after being retired. Like we know, I think I've talked about it before that she's got serious dementia.
Yeah.
But the very first, this is before we even
She's
realised.
still in with you and your mum.
No, she's at
Oh.
home. This was like before we really realised how bad it was. She picked up the living room phone one day. It went, "Hello, Burnt Hills," which is a place she worked in from when she was like 20 to 60.
Right.
And hadn't been there for 20 years. And I was like, that is,
I heard,
what just happened there? And went, sorry, and put the phone down. And I was like,
I heard this cracking description of Alzheimer's and dementia. And it was, see if you think about the brain and the memories as a bookcase.
right?
It's a bookcase, the mind is a bookcase full of books. And see if you shake it, all the new memories at the top will fall.
Yes.
But the older ones stay at the bottom, and it was the best way that I'd heard, to try to understand it. But this lady that I was talking to described it like that. It's like a bookcase that's been shaken, and the newer stuff's just fallen off.
That makes sense.
But what she was working on was virtual reality for people with Alzheimer's dementia to learn new skills safely, so that the brain pathways are getting, how to wire a plug. They're doing it with the helmet on. They're not wired up to the mains, but they're trying to open up new pathways to, use other parts of the brain that have maybe been dormant. That we don't naturally use, just to try and give it a surge. But there's a load of interesting working on it. But the bookcase analogy was the best one. I kind of.
That is good.
Yeah, that makes like clear sense, even to me.
There you go. I'm dealing in layman's terms here.
Do you know what I think? You just stop learning though, as well. Like people stop doing mental.
Well, they say that you should, at our age, you should get out of your normal patterns. Like, see if you normally
Try learn a language, pick up a
Aye,
crossword, do a
keep-
Sudoku, do something.
even little stuff like use a different hand if you're brushing your teeth or answering the phone.
That
You
was
know what? Get yourself out a different pathway.
Did we not talk about the other hand thing for writing? That was meant to, like, these are all ridiculous numbers, it's really hard, but it was like something like 5 years.
Right.
They believed it could put back on your cognitive side.
I don't want an extra 5 years.
Yeah, that's a good point, actually. Well, would it tell me how long I'm going to be? Like, if I've got 2 days to live, I want the 5 years. Like the now. If I'm going to live till I'm 100, I don't want the 5 years.
No, but John, that's you looking at life like a book or a film, and you're looking for a happy ending. Like, you get to the end, there's a happy ending. It's not like that. There's little bits of happiness that you need to find along the way, and that's what life is. It's no kind of, well, give me another 5 years and I'll build to doing something good at the end of that 5 years. Do a little bit of good every day, and that's life.
I need to have a long-term plan, though.
You don't. You just need to have little bits of relationship happiness with different people.
No, if I didn't have the
way.
long term, the short term pain would be shit.
John, what's going on with Chris?
I know. What was that about?
Seems really positive.
I heard something else, and it was about the dementia.
I've been like this for months, and you comment on it, but I don't think you're taking it in. I'm a positive person. I'm not very prejudiced.
On the podcast.
Should hear what he says when we stop recording.
You're making out as if I'm not the authentic Chris Conroy on the podcast. This is as real as I get.
Yeah, I'm the only one playing a character.
I think that's quite hurtful. But do you know what? I'm going to show you some compassion and no punch your cunt
in. So it was quite worried. Like, I was sitting last night thinking,
Is that what's done all the deaths?
Yeah, that's all the deaths done. It's a shame that there's not really been any big good news stories that we could really get our teeth into.
Yeah. Has there been anything like Cambridge Analytica or anything like that again?
No.
What, good news stories?
Well, no, not even good news stories, just meaty stories. That, I thought what we're really lacking this week is something where we can really.
What about the snow? It was snowing this week.
It was a little bit of snow. Then I turned on the radio. And they were talking about Liam Neeson.
Oh, is he doing Taken 4?
Not quite.
Are we on 5?
Chris.
I don't think he'll be taking any time off.
So Liam Neeson is promoting his latest film.
And has done a fucking...
What's the synopsis of this movie?
Don't know. Do you want me to find out?
See when mate, it's
Well, do you
another,
know the title at least?
It's another revenge.
Oh, is it?
It's called
like,
Revenge?
No, it's something like The Mad Avenging Bastard or something like that. That is something...
I thought it was actually called Revenge.
Something somebody close.
The Revengers?
To
Is it the Revengers, Gary?
No.
It's somebody close to Liam has something bad happen to him, and then he sets about dishing out justice.
Cold Pursuit.
Cold Pursuit. There we go.
Nels Coxman's quiet life as a snowplow driver comes crashing down when his beloved son dies under mysterious circumstances. His search for the truth soon becomes a quest for revenge against the psychotic drug lord named Viking and his sleazy henchmen. Transformed from upstanding citizen to cold-blooded vigilante, Coxman unwittingly sets off a chain of events that includes kidnapping, a series of deadly misunderstandings, and a turf war between Viking and a rival boss.
Now you can see why Liam Neeson has had to go on a talk show and say what he said.
One day.
Because that sounds fucking boring.
No, mate, what he said was for the junket, the press for Love Actually 2. I walked the streets for days with me Kosh. A fucking Kosh.
So, Chris, I think you're the best person to relay what happened in this interview.
He sat down in a press junket, him, female journalist, and the publicist for the movie that's ushering in the world press for Liam's latest groundbreaking piece of art. And I can't remember the name of the journalist that broke the story, but she said that she tried to write this story in 12 different ways to try and get the most authentic way of telling what actually happened during this junket. And she said when they initially went in, Neeson pulls the recorder closer to him, closer towards him, giving off the impression that he knows exactly what he's doing. He's done fucking hundreds of these things, and says, do you know what? I'll pull this a wee bit closer because nothing will ruin the audio like a bad pickup, a bad signal. So pulls it very professional and everything. She asks a question along the lines of, "Can you relate to people having to seek revenge in their day-to-day life?" Liam then proceeds to tell a story about hunting just anybody that might be black. A friend of his is raped by a mysterious black man that was never caught. So presumably to protect her honour, Liam was going to take it out on the entire race of African Americans.
Well, he didn't say entire race. He just said a black
bastard.
I thought I'm trying to be
Bastard.
I'm trying to follow the word, not comment, and just going to call them a black something.
Bastard.
See, basically we're saying two different words, so really we're not culpable for anything.
So, just anybody black would have done for Liam's revenge. Anybody. He then, to offer context to the interview, he then goes to say that he learned from the situation. He never says, "Do you know what? I was fucking wrong." Because
no, he did. He categorically did.
Well, I'm not going to admit that when I'm in a fucking flow. What did he say?
He said he's disgusted that was his inner thought.
Really?
Yes, that was the exact quote. Disgusted with his inner thought.
Well, who are we disgusted at now then? This has changed
Doesn't that change
tack.
the whole story?
No, it's very like this is one of the ones where I've literally not made a comment other than a joke on Twitter because I don't know what my stance is because it's ridiculous. It's also so clearly just to promote a movie because there was not enough press interest, and now
he sat down in a press junket and
just
used that. Here's a wee anecdote I've not used in a press junket before. You know how everybody's got a Jew neighbour. Do you know what I mean? It's kind of just fucking sell the movie.
That's my point. Did you hear the fucking synopsis of the movie? It sounds fucking terrible.
It's another Liam Neeson movie.
Right, Taken 1 was alright. Taken 2, you've lowered it. Taken 3, no. The one he did in the train, oh fuck. This one's going to be horrendous. Do you know Liam Neeson's best acting part in the last maybe 10 years?
Michael Collins.
Was the cameo he did in Ted 2.
Right.
Never seen it.
Where he walks into a supermarket and he's buying kids' cereal. And he goes, "Can I buy this cereal?" And he goes, "Yeah." And he goes, "But it's for children." And he goes, "Yeah, that's fine." And he goes, "So if I leave here, you guys won't follow me?" And Ted's like, "That's not on our budget." And he like puts it under his jacket and he's walking out and goes, "I won't forget what you've done for me today." And he goes, "Really wish you would."
Right.
That's his best acting role in the last 10 years.
Right. He's fucking massively misjudged this.
Yeah.
You do not sell fucking movies by telling rape stories and your previous hatred of black people. You don't sell movies that way.
Did you know Liam Neeson had a movie out?
No.
Do you think you would have known otherwise?
Liam Neeson always has a movie out.
Always. You're making my points for me.
Always has a movie out.
This
Is Liam Neeson going to have a movie out this time next year? I don't think so.
Who was the journalist from? Which magazine?
It was a New York publication. I think it was New York. It was definitely American. We can check.
But is it? It's obviously not one that like jumps out like Empire or something.
No. See, at the end of the interview, he said to the journalist, going, "You be very careful how you report this." But he did it in the Taken voice. And see when he, I will find you. See when he says, "I've got a really," what is the line about have a particular set of skills? Is that what it is? One of Liam Neeson's particular set of skills, one skill that he doesn't have is just fucking sailing through a junket and selling the movie without a rape story and the word "cosh."
Is that the worst part for you?
A wee bit.
If
I'm
going, where is he fucking looking for a black person? Oslo?
Do you know what I found on Twitter? I just dipped my toe in and then pulled back right away. Was somewhat
a rare moment of Walker sense.
Let's get out of this bath.
One woman had commented that similar to what you said. In fact, it was a trailer, the one you sent me on, where the woman said it's just another man masquerading racism under the guise of like protecting a woman's.
Aye,
yeah.
But then some black people started commenting and going, "This isn't a fucking feminism thing. Going to fuck up. This is a racist issue. Can you just fucking leave?" And I went, "Whoa!" It's like this is. And then there was black people going, "No, it's really good that he's actually spoke up and admitted to racism that we all know blatantly exists and folk deny." And I was like, "What the fuck is going on? I'm out of this."
Have you seen John Barnes?
Oh my!
Exactly.
That was glorious. John Barnes interview about that.
But what the fuck about Winston Churchill?
That was the bit I turned it off at.
Oh no, there's a bit after that where he called him William Churchill 3 times.
Oh, by the way, I'm just laying down the marker here. Fuck Winston Churchill big time, by the way. Just always fuck Winston Churchill.
Always fuck Winston
That
Churchill.
seems like a good motto to live by.
Terrible advice.
It's just World War II.
If anything, by now you're just fucking a pile of mush.
Do you know what you do with all your opinions is you get Piers Morgan's take on it, and then you lean the other way because you're genuinely going to be right most of the time.
Aye.
Yeah, I think I was ready to come in here and be like, you know, it is positive that he's learning from his past mistakes and meant to it. It hadn't really occurred to me that, no, he's just trying to... Somebody said to him, this movie's going to bomb really bad.
Yes.
You need to do something controversial.
That's
Joking?
The only way Piers Morgan isn't going to be talking about us tomorrow is if Liam Neeson puts a picture of himself with a vegan sausage roll.
Up his ass.
And that's going to be the new big thing.
Well,
this is totally just a publicity thing.
I don't think it's a publicity. You actually hear the publicity go, "Oh, for fuck's sake, Liam."
Oh, because they don't know how to sell the movie as well.
Listen, there's certain things you can do to sell a movie, right? There are certain things you can do to sell a movie. Not that way.
I tell you what, it was really good to hear from Samantha Mumba, though.
Oh, mate. No, but then what, did you look back fucking 4 of her tweets?
No.
Aye.
Promoting her new album? Fucking cow.
Oh, you need to delete that word out.
No, that stands. Cash cow. She was trying to profit. That's all she was doing. That, honest to God, I was going...
What, as a black Irish person?
Remember I jokingly said to you in the chat, I went, "Is she got a new album?" And went back 4 tweets and went, "You're kidding me on."
It's as if all the Irish people got round a table and went, "What are we going to do to promote each other's
Well,
work?"
I did actually...
Right, I'm trying best how to backstep this. Let's say Kanye has got a new album out and he's not confident it's going to do well, right? And Kanye goes and speaks to somebody and says they tell him a horrible story about a crime perpetrated by a white person, like fucking slavery.
Like most of them.
Like slavery. And then Kanye tells a story about how he walked about with a kosh looking for a white person to take
What
it out
is a
on.
kosh?
Just a big fucking stick. Like, see if you think of a a shortened down police baton.
Right.
It's a word I've heard Ned use.
So it is actually it's not like a nickname for something. It is actually its own thing.
Of course, like if somebody got hit with a big fucking stick, like anything can be a kosh. Anything. I love the idea of fucking sitting down for the junket for Love Story 2 or Michael Collins' The Return, and I'm just talking about him whittling down a piece of bamboo or a toothbrush into a shank. Like, is the next 3 years just going to be an unsteady stream of Liam Neeson's antiquated weapons?
I feel we're being tested.
Do you think so?
Yeah, just to see how far it can go.
What, with Neeson?
Just with everything. I feel like every day I go, this can't be real. This can't be real life anymore. Every day there's something where I go...
Do you think there was somebody in charge and made sure none of this fucking weird shit got out? Like, there seems to be another weird fucking story.
Like old school publicists usually threaten people, "I'll fucking murder you if you say anything."
Like, almost like a Malcolm Tucker going, "If you fuck us up, the studio are going to cancel your fucking contract. So I'm telling you what, Liam, there's no fucking rape stories, there's no fucking drugs, and there's no kosherama."
Well, there has to be one of them at Hollywood. Because, like, Harvey Weinstein, there's no way one of those actresses didn't go to an agent and go, "Do you realise what he's doing?"
Yeah, but the
And
agent
they'll have went, "Fucking work, you're getting work, shut up."
Yeah.
Like that. There'll have been someone smoothing. Is it not? That's basically what fucking the guy, Charlie Runkle in Californication plays. Just somebody pure sweeping over all his fuck ups.
Samantha's Mumba's album is available on Spotify.
Yeah, but we've just heard a new Chemical Brothers tune, and she's got no chance.
Okay. Does Liam continue working at the same level?
Of course he does.
Yeah, I think this all blows over.
See, when I heard the story at first, I just closed my eyes and I was like, imagine I'd run into Denzel Washington and then Denzel just beat him to an utter pulp. Just absolutely leathered him. Like, Liam, what are you doing? I thought we were friends. Yeah, but my friend was attacked by a different person. That wasn't you.
Where was he?
I know. I couldn't find a black person. Aye, is that what you did, Liam? You wandered about for a week and did not see one person of colour.
Must have been
You're full of shit, mate. Liam, you're the guy that comes out of fucking a shitty club like Cushion in Bath Street at 2:30 and then gets home to the house party and says, you see what that guy did? I was going to punch fuck at him. And you done nothing. You done nothing. You talk about it for the next 2.5 hours. You go, yeah, I was walking up and down the street with my cush. And you done nothing.
There is genuinely a movie getting made where they need a lead role that's a police officer in America. And they're just going like that with the publication.
He's fucking nearly 70-year-old.
Is that what 18
He's fucking...
he's old. It's a different generation.
He's 60s.
I've changed my tune and I realise he's no 45 or something.
There's a fucking really shitty Northern Irish stand-up at fucking 19-year-old going, I've got this racist granda. He's always cutting about with a cosh. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Callum Neeson.
Tell you something else that Liam Neeson's doing nothing about. All the redundancies.
Smooth as fuck, man. Smooth as fuck.
Thanks very much. I practice all week, little links.
Right, okay, what you got?
What's
British redundancy update? Who have we got this week? Who's jettisoned jobs while people tug their front piece of hair towards the Queen? We're British World War II. Why has everybody got a fucking stoner for World War II? You know what I like? Being able to pay my bills. I don't want to hear the sound of Spitfires or fucking use the phrase bulldog spirit.
I tell you what, I'm going to talk about this a bit more later, but I was at a trade show at the weekend.
Right.
The part I was in.
Did they have Scottish people that they were selling?
No, but they had the next Halloween comings,
okay,
on-trend Halloween costumes, and there seems to be all the different manufacturers.
Was it Liam Neeson Coshies?
Evacuee costume, like kids' evacuee costumes.
No,
with like a little gas mask bag and like a knitted sweater and shorts and a wee cap.
Oh, it's fucking...
Those are probably common though in the type of movies that are getting made.
Those fucking
zombie movies and apocalypse movies and stuff like that.
Evacuees?
Yeah, but what else?
What else?
Going to wear a normal cardigan?
Do you know what I would like to see? I'd like to see that extended. I would add a raft. I would toughen up the materials and I would actually give them to the fucking people that needed them.
Right, okay.
Like, they fucking send them to Syria or the Gaza Strip.
That kind of opinion's not what we fought for in World War II.
Oh. Mate, I spoke last week about the bulldog spirit. Oh, fucking hell, man.
I wasn't listening.
So...
You're probably roaming the streets.
So Tesco, was it Tesco that announced?
Tesco's, was it 9,000?
9,000 jobs?
9,000 jobs laid off in the UK. There's going to be stores shut as well.
Stop using self-serve checkouts immediately.
Yeah.
Banks are the exact same as well, aren't they?
Ladbrokes have announced 5,000 jobs have to go.
Well, we couldn't see that coming,
and
could
they've come up with a very unique way of deciding who's going. They're going to run a competition.
It's like... Right, sorry, Gary.
They've asked all their staff to sign every single person that comes into the branch up to an online account. And the people who do the least amount of signing up are getting the bag.
But that's because they'll be the ones that are deemed as not promoting it, because see what you're talking about? That's been bookies' things for 5 years now. Ago. So they'll be basing that on going, how many subscriptions do we get during X, Y, and Z? Who's on staff then? So who's not pushing to machines?
It's the questionnaire version of the Hunger Games.
Yeah.
But the caveat is see when people are filling up the form to go online, they're using bookies' pens. So the best you're going to get through, you're going to get half your address and go, have you got fucking another one of these? So that's going to be the real kicker. The person that invests in their own inkjet pen is going to keep their job with Ladbrokes.
And the third one was HMV has been saved from redundancy by a Canadian vinyl store record specialist. But immediately, as of today, a third of their stores have closed.
Fop and Byers Road's away, isn't it?
Was it?
Yeah, I think it's going to go. Yeah, I seen Stuart Braithwaite tweeting about it today.
But the thing I read said 4 FOP stores were staying. So I guess the one on Union Street in Glasgow's maybe.
You've got the one in Edinburgh as well.
Yeah.
Do you know what? People are just moving away for the high street, aren't they?
Mm.
Although there is a resurgence of vinyl in places like Tesco, though.
Yeah, that is weird. Like supermarket vinyl. I've seen some in my local Asda.
Can you imagine spending 28 quid on a vinyl double gate folder and, do you know, it's just like a big piece of artwork and you put it in and then see those diced onions you get in the bag? The bag always smells onions. Can you imagine your
vinyl smell onions?
Your Pink Floyd or Bob Marley anthology. Just every time you picked it up, the smell of fucking diced onions.
Probably
man.
charge you more. Special limited edition scented.
The only way it'd work if it was a Booker T anthology.
I didn't get the Booker T onion reference.
People will write in.
Some people will ask.
Okay.
People will write in. And some people will get it.
Fair enough. Do you want to hear about my Sunday evening?
Go for it.
Do you want me to turn my phone off?
Nah, it'll be fine.
Nah, it's fine.
You're not that popular.
Who cares? So I've started a new job, a new day job recently.
Hooray!
A new day job? What was your old night job?
Kosh salesman.
This is my old night job.
I can't even stop saying the word kosh.
So
what is the acronym for kosh? It's something to do with hazardous chemicals.
I've no idea. You're making this up?
Nah. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah.
It's written in the back of every HGV that's carrying something dangerous.
The O's small.
Or it's maybe a double H at the end.
Certificate of Safety Hazards or something.
Chemicals of serious harm or something like that.
Yeah. On safety orange and black.
Right, I'm not going to say it again.
I was taken down to the Birmingham NEC.
Wow.
Which, have you ever been?
No. It sounds tired.
It's fucking massive. Like 6 times bigger than the SECC.
Right, okay.
And the thing's tip to bottom full of retailers looking to get their goods in stores for autumn, winter this year. So as staggeringly huge.
Right, it's big
day.
Gary fucking hell, man. This is turning into his motorway odyssey. Right, it's a big fucking exhibition centre.
They have a direct link between the exhibition centre and the airport.
Right.
So you can fly into Birmingham, go to the NEC, back to the airport without ever having been outdoors.
Super.
But the link between the two is like a maglev monorail.
Okay.
But it looks like the kind of thing that was designed in the 60s to fit in with the future.
Right, okay.
So it looks like something from the Jetsons.
Right.
So I leave on Sunday night and I go to the airport for an 8 o'clock flight. And it's only I've gone down with people, but I'm going back on my own.
Right.
And it's only then that I realise that I've forgotten my headphones. Exactly. So I'm like, fuck. An hour in the airport.
See the amount of £7 headphones I have for HMV in my house is unbelievable.
So,
but still couldn't keep them afloat.
I thought
I've done my bit.
I can do it. Like, it's going to be boring, but I'll just sit out. And then comes through, my plane's been delayed by an hour. I'm like, fuck. I'll go to WH Smith's and just see what I can get. The cheapest pair of headphones they've got, a Skull Candy, £10 headphones.
That's the ones.
Right.
Like, fuck it. Tenner. Get me some podcasts on the way home. That's fine. So I go in. The place is heaving with people buying stuff. So I've got to wait in a queue to ask to get the headphone cabinet unlocked. It takes about 20 minutes. I asked them to get a pair of scissors to cut the packaging open because it's that unopenable package.
You know, just use keys and give yourself a gash in your forearm like everybody else.
Probably. So I'm
They're
out of
very openable.
throwing the packaging in the bin, unraveling,
You're a can-do person. though.
Take the end of the headphones and start mashing it against my phone, and then remember that I've got the latest iPhone. I don't have a headphone jack on the bottom of my phone.
Do you know what that is? That's karma.
It is. Well, there's no such thing as bad karma, John.
Bad headphones.
No, but
jacks.
it's my good karma.
It's your good karma. I
Told you not to buy an iPhone.
then go back into W. Smith's. They want another tenner for the dongle to connect.
No.
A tenner. Did I go a tenner down and with nothing? Or
Oh no,
sink
you chased
20?
that bit. You chase it.
I
Aye.
did. I went and I got, and the one in the shop was having a right good laugh at me, going, "Oh, it's not quite your night, son, is it?"
How about you fuck up, hen?
Hen, aye. What's the man from Mumba say about that? Hey guys, I've got 5 minutes, sorry.
Right, you want to banhammer up?
Yeah, that was pretty much the end. I had
That
a
was
miserable time.
You're
Oh,
really-
because you got your headphones in the end.
Yeah, but I'm 20 quid down.
But I
Write it off, it's done.
What would you have spent in the pub? In the time you were listening to podcasts?
0 time.
Was it good?
Aye.
Yeah. Okay. What's your banhammers?
Right, so my banhammer is something I keep seeing common threads coming up on Twitter, and it's the captions. So it's a picture of someone doing something, and then it's who says insert race or religion, can't do insert thing or go
Right.
place. And the one I seen this morning, which has like 500,000 retweets and millions upon millions of comments, and it's a Muslim girl on a Ferris wheel, and the caption is who says Muslim girls can't ride Ferris wheels in Europe.
Right.
And I'm going, nobody.
What is the...
I honestly thought it was
Is that a song lyric?
no, it's
I'm just a Muslim girl, cannot ride the Ferris wheel.
at first I thought, right, people are seeing the same thing I've been seeing and now they're just making fun of it.
Yeah.
But I went to her thread and everything else
Ferris
is actually
wheeling.
just like she's got pictures of her at like a fairground
Right.
and she looks genuinely like as if she's never been at one. So
Just
this
a Muslim girl that loves the shows.
so as a genuine like
Have you never been to the Iron Brew Carnival on New Year's Day?
no, but I've never then said people said boys for Linwood can't ride a fucking teacup. Like it was the fact the caption was sincere. I went, these things are fucking weird now.
Right. What if the girl herself had captioned it and went, look, it's me on a Ferris wheel?
No, I just
Do you know what I mean? And then the 500,000 people that liked it were all Muslims going, fucking well done.
I just think it's the pattern of the way it's written that I don't like as well. It's like the same thing every
you don't
time.
like the format.
I just go, and it is, and it's
John,
only funny
John,
because it's
we cannot put you not understanding every meme ever down as a
a meme.
banhammer.
Remember, I thought they were memes.
I do remember it well.
Yeah,
Right, I'm going to fling one into the mix for banhammer.
right, go.
Is unnecessary stages, right? The two examples I'm going to give, because they fucking annoy me every day, is see when you go to the Costa machine to make your coffee,
Right,
and you decide what you're getting. You go, right, white Americano, push a button. Regular large, push a button. That's the point it should fucking make. You go, I'm starting to make a coffee. But no, there's another menu option that comes up where you need to push it and say, make it.
oh,
Now, the amount of times I'm standing looking at this machine going, any minute now. Any minute now. This is going to start spitting out black
Now,
gold.
The only reason I can
And then I
think-
go, make it. I never pushed the fucking button. Make it. Of course, fucking make it. And the other one that's like that is see when I go for my headphones to turn up, I don't know what it's like in an iPhone, but in an Android phone, you get to 3/4 of the way on the volume
fucking warning.
and it says, warning, listening to shit really loud or maybe. I'm going, I fucking know that's I fucking tell you every time. Okay. Fucking up the fucking volume immediately. Unnecessary steps. Just fucking do it.
Does yours turn it back down occasionally as well?
Oh,
Is this the similar type thing of Netflix making sure you're still watching?
Yes.
mate, see when I do my volume 1 to 10, I want to be able to go to 1 to 10 as quickly as I like. I do not want to get to 6.5 and go, remember, you only have 2 years and once they're fucked, they're fucked.
Yeah, well, that's the annoying thing as well. What it also does is, see if you take your headphone out, it puts it back to that 70%. And you go, no, you know me. You know me. Let it fucking sit where I
I get in touch. Is there an option where You just turn
It's almost
audio
definitely
on,
just in
go,
settings.
Just fucking put it as loud as you'll fucking go.
I mean, it's definitely probably in settings just to say don't warn me.
No, that's probably going to be like a legal thing if somebody's tried to sue them, going, your phone damaged
my
hearing."
fucking two examples here, right? The coffee machine. I pressed large and then it's... I wasn't ready. I pressed large for a large coffee and then it started and I wasn't ready. And there was coffee everywhere. It's a nightmare. Fucking hell. Oh, we better put in another stage here for these fucking mutants. A young girl was deafened today when she went from 6 to 8 on her Android Spotify playlist volume. It takes up too much of my day.
Yeah.
And that's how you sell a banhammer, John.
No, that was
good. I don't understand this, man.
No, I don't think they should let Muslim girls on Ferris wheels.
It still sounds funny when you say it, though. Who says Chris Conroy can't overrule the volume?
No. Oh, fucking right. See, sometimes you listen to a podcast and, like, see with us, I'm going, I can't turn this up loud enough. Is there a way I just get things loud as fuck? Because when I've got earphones in, I don't want to hear anything else.
Well, that's my thing. See, when I'm at work, because we can listen to music and podcasts and work, the amount of times I have people that are desks away that look over and then you realise they've been looking at you for a while and then they're mouthing towards you and they go, we can all hear your fucking songs.
Just you listen to Damian Marley. Out on the streets, they call it.
You ever listen to music with your headphones in when you're sat somewhere and then not sure if you were actually singing?
Do you know what?
You go, wait the fuck, I was mouthing there. Was this doing that out loud?
Yeah, as long as it's not straight out of Compton, you're alright.
Liam Neeson rendition.
See the conversation we've had here? Headphones are infinitely better than somebody just playing a video when there's other people around.
Oh, yeah.
I do not want to hear your fucking video, man. Just, see people do it even like when you're watching something on the telly. And they'll just...
My cousin's quite bad for being on Snapchat when you're watching something. Like he's playing people's Snapchats.
It's the rudest. It's the rudest.
Like it's not even within a group. Like I've went like to Watson. When I put something on, iCool, and it's like it's a movie or something. It's like something that requires your attention, and it's like fucking somebody for Saturday night.
I'm
Snapchats.
so disinterested in what we're watching, and I'm so disinterested in your company. I want to see somebody pretend they're a fucking dog or a bunny or have a squeaky voice. Unnecessary steps. I would like to ban Hammer.
Yours is in. John's isn't. John needs to go to his gig.
I do need to go to my gig.
Right, we're just going to wrap up then?
Yeah.
All right, okay.
Oh, what were you going to say? Sorry.
No, I agree. Mine's isn't, and it was more just I want to get something off my chest that captions are really annoying.
If you find any more of those...
I'm going to go on a hunt of... I'm just going to get the caption of people say, and I'm going to look at them all.
Yeah, people say blank, and people say blank can't blank.
Also,
send us them in.
Also, nobody gives a fuck about your 10-year challenge.
Or things that you
look different now than you did 10 years ago. We all do.
Have you heard the rumour that was just a Facebook algorithm update because they had your profile photos,
yeah,
so they just want
people age.
Oh, really?
Well done for taking part in Zuckerberg's latest FBI money making scheme.
I'm out of his
Zuckerberg's
thing, so
wank bank.
Yep.
I seen it on Twitter, so it doesn't count.
Bye, John.
See you.
Bye, everybody else.
Bye, everybody else. Right. Take care. Have a good week.
Bye.
I'm going to rock out my dick out.
Stay off the Ferris wheel.